team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So Dukes will get the first crack on offense today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champions.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
We go with a direct snap. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense scoops it up.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, look at the quick cut. And they'll tackle it about the 23-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Using his legs, it's Jones. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Opening drive for this defense, and boy, they come out meaning business. A big-time sack on third down brings up a fourth down and an opportunity here to gain some momentum early.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looking to pass. It's Morris. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. It's a 1st and 10 play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Short pass finds the tight end. And they bring him down after a short gain there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks into the clear. Makes the defender miss. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short. The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll pitch it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. This should be the last play of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Same tailback, another carry. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he boots it high into the air. A huge special teams score. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Dropping back. It's Morris. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. overall by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Blue Devils. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Johnson. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Ball handed to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. He'll call for the fair catch here. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying the old counter play here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Morris. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, you know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab down the middle, it's Little. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Hayden.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fights off a defender. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Going with the old counter run here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Close to the tight end. Pump over the middle. It's Hoffman. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down, and then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they will score. Touchdown, Missouri. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Has the first down and more. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sun Belt Championship. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
Tackling at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues.
And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Sun Belt Championship.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half working with a lead.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Could take it all the way. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Back to pass. It's Morris. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Duke, as they come roaring back now. Lining up to try the extra point. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous when he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for some space. It's Jones.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Finds his man. It's James. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. We'll hand it off. We get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Can he get there on the ground? Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll He'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking for a gap. It's Hayden. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And in first down, right back to the running game. It'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. In the red area, it's Hayden. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And Kirk is Missouri with the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Press coverage now from the secondary. Scanning the field. It's Morris. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
The defense does a really good job here on this critical third down of getting pressure on the offensive line and the pass protection. You know the pressure might be coming from somewhere, but the question is for the offensive line, where? They didn't tip their hand at all. They came at the last second, and they got to the quarterback. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kid.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
With the catch, it's Terry. And the defense swamps not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Terry. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances. And this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
It's converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Mizzou. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Turner trying to create good field position. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Morris. Caught over the middle. It's Hayden. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Now here he goes. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. And they're trying to push it in here. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut into this lead. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Looking downfield, it's Morris. Makes the grab, it's Brown. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Black. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Blue Devils are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and you can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.